Hello everyone and welcome back to another Turbo Cup cast here today. Today it's actually a rematch between Team Woah and Team T5D. Today it's actually going to be a granary game, so I'm going to go over granary again real quick. If you know all about granary, you should skip ahead about 5 minutes and it thinks like the games will be going. So granary, you got this mid point here. It's a 5 CP map. You want to capture all 5 of the points, which means you go from mid to second to last to last. There's 2 little health packs on the boxes here, and you want to control the boxes as well as you can for the mid fight. It's a health pack behind the boxes near your your base area. You can come in through this tiny choke point over here in the corner, or you can come through the main garage, which also will let you go up to the balcony up here. Balcony is really nice for soldiers, scouts, snipers, things like that. As you capture the first point, you can go out through garage where you got a little health pack a little bit farther forward, or you can go through the corner spot. Corner spot is a little bit harder to spot out. You generally want to take it when you're being aggressive. You want to take it earlier. So you want to try and take this yard area, which is just 2 big main areas. There's a ammo pack over here, so engineers sometimes set up over here, but not very often. And you want to push into the barn where the next point is. Z is the quickest way to do it, but also probably the safest is garage over here. And you can wrap around from the other side and into lunchbox, which you can go below, or you can walk up these stairs here where there's a health pack and an ammo pack up into here. Also for the defender side, there's a tiny little chute over here in which spies sometimes like to drop down into and get right behind the enemy team through behind them if they're already in yard. So after you capture the second point, you can go up to sniper tower here, get a little health pack. And it's not really a sniper tower because snipers generally don't get the chance to snipe from here. Generally what happens is the soldiers and scouts hold up this area, like either posted over here, and just spam it out. So your 2 main options to go out are left and right side. Right side is a little bit safer because you got this little piece of cover right here. But if a soldier's sitting on the other side, he can jump over, spam you out. A heavy could hide over there. And yeah, last point is just a really big open area with a few points of cover around. You've also got this little side platform. No one seems to hang around it too much. You can jump on these 2 pipes over here, and basically this point captures really fast. So you generally want to come in from either 2 of the 3 ways here and try and collapse onto the point, force them to defend, sit on this railing right here, where you can put some spam onto them and take them out pretty quickly. So yeah, that was it for the names, and it doesn't look like people are playing yet, so I guess I can call out who is who. So over on T5D over here, we have Sharkhat on Medic, Jealousy on Sniper, Groovious on Soldier, Soho on Pyro this time. He's usually the Medic, I think. I could be wrong though. Bluzan is Heavy. Terror at Blood Park Lake, which is a great name and I love saying it, is Spy. Revis is Scout. Gaston is NG, Sharkhat is Medic, I already called that. Sapphirex is the Demo Man. Over on Will we got Vertigo as the Demo Man. Where's my eel for Heavy? Safalsi, Birthday Please Give Stuff. Okay buddy. Soldier. Shankan is Scout. Sir Shagadelic is the Spy. Leading Man is the Sniper. And Rex is the Sniper and Science is the Pyro. And it looks like Red was able to get the area, but Blue didn't lose anyone in the process. In fact, they seem to have about a 30% advantage right now for Woah back here. Are they running crits? They are running crits, so they do have the crit charge, and it's about 20% before the Uber. So they gotta go now, or else their crit's not gonna be worth it. Spy in the back left over here. See what he wants to make happen. So it looks like T5D, they want to take the main yard area, and they're gonna be able to get it. The main garage area. But crit sticks come in. It gets 2 people, but the Uber gets popped off of it. Engineer and Pyro, those aren't necessarily the people you want to get. But you do have a crit in the way. Oh, if he had held on to it. Some nice pipes come in, put him on the Heavy. But your Medic's still up, so that's still pretty good. But he wasn't able to clean up the Medic there. That's a trade out. Medic should be leaving any second now. Heavy seems to be caught up position, and that's almost a team wipe for Woah there. Oh, nope. Heavy's able to clean up the Scout there. Good swivel around there. But only the Pyro and the Medic are up at the moment, so they really need to back out and go for the second point. Spy's behind them right now, and T5D need to come right on in right now. And yeah, that was them just not quite capitalizing on their crits quite as fast as they needed to. As soon as they had it, they probably should have gone through Tiny Choke, I would say. Maybe even try and sneak up to Garage, maybe get above them and try and put some crit sticks while they're capping. That could have worked out fairly well. Spy gonna come in here. Is he gonna try and get the Medic? Well, he's gonna block the Soldier. Soldier's gonna know he's there. And he does end up cleaning him up. Woah is still on crits. And Sharkhat is still on the Medic, using the Boston Bastard to build up real quick. And they do have a cool little dispenser place. I like that. Pushes you off the door a little bit so you're not pressuring them so much. But you do have yard pretty much. You have a view of the chute. Scout gonna try and come around here. It looks like Woah's trying to come up from behind, and Engineer just drops down the chute. He probably had no idea that everyone was right there. That was a free pick. Terra at Blood Park Lake, he's like going the wrong direction, buddy. I don't know quite what you're doing. He's not even in the right place. Surely he knows this. Oh, Big mistake by the spy there. He could be giving some presents right now, but he's not. So they pop in with the demo man. If he's staying back for some reason, maybe you want to go forward a little bit more. Let's see if they can get out the demo man here. That'd be really good if they can. But it doesn't look like they're going to be able to. I don't think they get anyone there. Oh no, they get a few with a nice pyro reflect onto the soldier there. Team Woah does get cleaned up thanks to that pyro there. That was just what they needed to make a play happen here. But Kritzkrieg advantage will be in Woah's favor. Engineer gets split out there, and now they're actually holding back to last now. None of the combo is up at the moment. Demoman just spawned. He should be coming out any second now. Spy up on the pipe over there. It's nice. You can get that from the window right there. And generally people won't find you until a soldier wants to jump up there. Got sticks all over here. I would like them to be more trap sticks. Put them on the top side here, guys. Don't put them on the bottom. They end up having to pop them anyway. Spy in the back here, and every team's just waiting out. They do have their crits, so they are ready to go, and now is a great time to push it. But Red's playing very conservatively. We got a back cap by a scout over here. Is he going to be able to make things happen? Spy could come out and support him any second, but no, they end up backing off to save the point. So that's going to definitely buy T5D some time over here. Heavy's still forward. He's probably going to get cleaned up here. Little soldier, no, Demoman doesn't actually end up getting him, so Rando Heavy for the win. He doesn't get sniped here. Heavy medic up top, so he's probably going to go down now. Yeah, he did. Scout coming in. Crits come in, but you know what? The Uber was there. Time was bought. Crits on that demo didn't do anything, unfortunately. Probably going to be able to contain a little bit here. Scout comes from the back, though. We weren't expecting that flank, and he gets a double kill and medic down now. So next time the Uber comes up, they should be able to go, and they should be able to cap. They'll definitely be at an advantage for it. They're at an advantage right now if they can... Ooh, no, Spike. This guy picks off the heavy. If the whole combo had come through with maybe the pyro or something, no, some pyro gets picked off by the sniper there. Oh, we got a back cap. Is it the spy? Yeah, it was the spy, but he got cleaned up. Yeah, so they're bleeding a little bit here, but generally good plays from T5D all around. Woah needs to really get onto Uber. They're not using the crits super aggressively enough, I think, and they're not building fast enough. So they know they're going to have Uber, and they're still running crits. I mean, go to Quick Fix. I mean, this is what Quick Fix is made for. It's made for these bad situations where we're behind. Scout's able to clean up the heavy there. Good job, Scout, using this cover to the advantage there. I always not pushing into a heavy. That's the best thing ever in my opinion. I mean, demo men, you know, are going to cause you damage, but you can mitigate a lot of it if you play smart. Spy gets caught out here. Sure wasn't able to hide. Oh, medic gets picked by a sniper. Good job, Snipes. He was back on the other side, and looks like we got a double push coming in here. Heavy's going to try and get something going down here. Scout on the flank, but Soldier's able to clean him up. Will the Heavy go down? Will the Heavy get the Soldier? He sure does. So Heavy once again on his own. He's having to deal with sentry guns above him, and he's kind of stuck in a bad spot at the moment. Sniper could get him, but no, he's going to come around to Lunchbox here. Red Heavy's up to his tricks, though. Let's see if he's able to catch him. Oh, I think he spun up a little bit faster. Yeah, he did, and 6 HP falls off the blues there. And that's going to make all the difference, because he's going to eat his sandwich, be at 300, and Woah, he'll be down for, the Woah Heavy will be down for 12 seconds. So there's a teleporter right here. It's kind of a cool spot. Oh, Heavy drops down, gets the medic. Not good. Pyro able to get lots of fire out on everybody. Gets cleaned up, gets put up with the other Pyro, but lots of chaos everywhere. Demoman comes and gets some spam. Soldier on the flank there gets lots of kills. And if I was a T5D right now, I would say let's just go for it. You got a sniper to worry about, but that's basically about it. You can clean up this Heavy and take the damages. Heavy's not even being in a good spot to get anyone. Oh no, he jumps up on the pipe, but he jumps right down. He's gonna try and get the sniper there, and he does. Pyro and NG coming in on their own. They got 4 times on the cart now, and that's gonna be it. It's not even a cart, it's a point. It's not a cart, it's a point. Point 1 goes for T5D there, and let's watch another person roll out. Ooh, Pyro's with the power jack, trying to get that speed out there. Gonna give up your 190 something crit hit for Pyro Jack rollout time. Let's see if it comes to anything here. So he should be faster than the spy. Someone got something. It wasn't me. That was part of the demo for sure. He actually backs off. I think he... What's the point of running the power jack if you're going to back off like that? He should still have been rushing probably forward here to engage this pyro. Close out the soldier. Soldier get a bomb in, but everyone's on the boxes now. They gave them the time to do it. They weren't aggressive enough to get out, and Medic's like, you know what, screw this. Let's just stay back. We're now running Uber Charge on Woah over here. And they do lose their flanks and the engineer, so. Rex trying to look for a snipe here. He's probably gonna, catches out the soldier, but he was there for backup. And they're down 2 people at the moment, but both charges are up. This fight is not over yet. Middle point has been taken. Oh, wow, good shot. Uncontested sniper picks the one thing he really needed to pick, which was the medic, and the medic's dead now. So here they come in with their Uber, I'm sure. Heavy Uber comes right in. Now the Demoman got picked off. That is unfortunate. They really need a supporting Pyro right now, but Pyro looks like he's going to clean up the flanks. No, doesn't happen. Scout's too good, and yeah, everyone backed off from T5D here pretty well. You know, you can't just Uber in with a heavy. You really need the Demoman back up to do the chase. You really need the Scout to go chase down people, and they weren't. But they are able to get mid here. They are able to make resets happen, and Jealousy, the sniper, does go down. He was trying to hide there. He was out of position. So it kind of worked out for them in the end, even though they didn't get a ton of kills on that Uber there. So good job, Woah. First sign of aggression this game. Real good. Spy just chilling, looking for that medic stab anytime he can get it. He's probably calling out positions. He should be to everyone up there, saying, hey, heavy on the box there. Soldier knows not to peek too hard. There's also a sentry on the box there, so this spot's pretty locked for the most part. They're not feeling like super good to push out yet. This looks like a scout bait, but Soldier kind of revealed itself a little bit too early there. That would be cool if the scout just came out baited and the Soldier didn't shoot until he saw the whites of their eyes. That'd be nice. Scout gonna try and peek out here in the garage. No, he's just gonna pick up the health pack, just try and hold garage. Just peeking a little bit, but you know, with this sentry gun and heavy up top here, you're just not pushing through garage all the way in. It's just not gonna be possible. Too much damage and too good of an angle right now for Woah. Both teams are holding. Both teams have Uber. Some team has to blink eventually. I think Woah's a little scared that they're gonna get rolled again. This spy could come in and get the heavy. He could come in. Now that the engineer dropped, I would just go and get the heavy. He's definitely not worried about what's behind him at the moment. He's playing real patiently though. Nobody's engaging just yet. You know, as soon as T5D wants to engage, and they lost their medic, while Woah lost their sniper, and they're going to be both up at the same time. Oh, Spy finally caught out here. I don't know, it felt like he was a little bit too patient, or maybe like if they knew they had their Spy in a good position, which they did, they could have gone, forced out some fights, and probably could have picked the heavy there, to be honest. Assuming he didn't get flashed, so it's kind of a gamble, but it would have gamble I would have taken. Saffrix goes down to some Soldier flank and spam. Both soldiers have been posted up here, and let's see if this scout gets caught by the Soldier trap. Looking everywhere at the moment. Once again, Rex gets Shark Hat. So this should be your time to push in. Is that what they're gonna do every time? Just play on their sniper accolades. So they get the flanks. Flanks are both down. They have their medic up. They pop real early here. That was just like, okay, it was a territory pop, but they don't really get any kills off of it. Heavy's lit. Demo's not lit. Sniper gets the Demo Man again. So Demo Man's getting sniped a lot. They are focusing the Demo Man. That's kind of a nice thing to do here, especially here at second. They should be able to get some time on the cart, but Heavy's going up top. Is he with his medic this time? He is, but he's ditching his medic. Oh god. Heavy did not play that well at all. You just need to go up and engage that Heavy. That Heavy didn't have a medic, and now you lost your medic off of it. Shark Hat went down somewhere and all that too, though. I think he was going to reinforce his Heavy, so a little bit of a misconnection there, which is a good movie if you've ever seen it. Is it called Misconnection? Whatever the one is with Bill Murray, and he's stuck in the Lost in Translation. Lost in Translation should not be called Misconnection because I said it was. So things have reset. Ooh, what was weird? That's so trippy, bro. We got a Soldier ready to drop down any second. He's definitely looking for things. He's looking for people to pop out, and you know, you don't get a super good view. You can see the Soldier there, but you gotta wait for that medic to come. And is he gonna come? Oh, he just barely avoided him. He doesn't even know he dropped down yet. He could go now and get him, but he doesn't know. He wants to go. He really wants to go, and here he goes. He gets caught by the Pyro there. He's getting controlled, and didn't. Oh, he does get up Theta. End up getting Theta. So good job. Even though Red's really lit right now, they probably need to wait a little bit longer. They do have their combo up though. They have their super combo with the Pyro and Soldier, but they do have the combo up. So they should be able to go on this. They should be able to go and retake mid. They know they have Uber advantage. Just go and, you know, pop when things get hairy. Things aren't hairy right now though, and they're really waiting. Is it because they're running crits? They are running crits. That should still be able to do a lot of work though. Oh, Engineer gets sniped out. So go in here, go crit, do it. No, they're just gonna bleed out the Pyro. Soldier gonna try and get the flank here, make him pop. He didn't even pop for that. He should have. Soldiers have just been all over the flanks and just been negating Uber advantage after Uber advantage here. So it's back, the Uber advantage is back in Woah's favor now. It's going to be about, oh man, it's going to be huge. It could be like a 60-70% advantage by the time Sharkcat starts healing people up. And it's because the soldiers keep catching people out. Medics need to be playing a little bit more safe. Need to be rolling with more people a little bit more often. Now there are a ton of places to hide when you play soldier here, as we just saw there. So like, just one thing I would say about Theta here, and this isn't a huge deal, but you know, he should be looking behind him right now. Do not worry about the Heavy at the moment. Heavy's going to run in and be fine for just a second. Now he does pop here in this Sentry Gun Enclave, but everyone's going to back off here. That is going to give them this area, which will be nice, but now he just flashed on like 3 people, so Uber's already gone now. They're actually up 2 people at the moment. Looks like Soldier Scout were able to make a lot of kills happen during all that chaos. Demoman going to try and deny them off the point here. But Woah's not even like super hurt. He could have stood up there a little bit closer, made sure more kills were out there. And they do end up getting the second point because of the kills they got off the Scout and the Medic there. But now they're down in Uber, and actually it's going to be a crit, so they got to play real conservatively. They got to get their soldier up there immediately. Spy coming in, he sees him. Good job. Good job. Spy's not actually dead yet, but he will be soon. And here's the leading man. He's got the lab tag. I have the lab tag. I don't know who this is exactly. This might be Ellison or something like that. It might be Trust Me playing for them. I'll have to ask him later. So it looks like Combo's coming back in, trying to get the second point here. They do get the Heavy. Demoman's bled on. He's got Girardi. I would have gone for the demo, but looks like we're going to go for the Scout, for the Medic here, and we do get the Medic. So they get the Medic, but so was Theta down. So they're down in members at the moment. Looks like we got a back cap going on here with the Spy action. Demoman cleans it up, but it is just a Dead Ringer Spy, so he will be back for more later. And we got the Heavy once again doing a Rambo play out here. Can't control everyone though, because he's too down in players. You really don't want your Heavy to be by himself like that. Now he was stranded there. He did the right thing for what he could, but you know his players got to do a little bit better job sticking with him. And Birthday Please Give Stuff did real good work there. He got the soldier. He got his team the forward spawn, and Rex is going to be up in a few more seconds. Whereas the Scout and the soldier for the enemy team, they're going to take a while to get back there. Moving up into Lunchbox here. Don't get caught. He got caught. Whoa! He's just way too aggressive with those gloves. I would never be running gloves right here because there's almost always going to be someone around the corner here, and you don't know quite who that's going to be. Looks like Sharkcat's going to be running the quick fix there. They ran it because they knew they were going to be down in Uber at the time, but then they lost it, and here comes a quick fix Pyro in, and now more and more we see the Pyro being using the quick fix because you do want to control that area. You're basically invincible. You can run with that Pyro while he runs forward. But it's not so bad if you die with the Pyro as much. Just because you're running quick fix, it's not quite as valuable. Now we heard a Heavy eating. We should have been able to know that it was that Heavy. Okay, and we do kill him. So Pyro down for red, Heavy down for blue. Overall, better situation for red to be in right now. Now they are going to have Ubers at the same time, but is Theta running a normal Uber? It looks like he was building up with the crits there, given it was where he was going. No, it's a normal Uber. So all things being even, Woah should have the better Uber here because you know they will have Uber, but the quick fix will build up back faster. So Rex got picked there. The soldier down right now. They really don't want to go. They got a sniper sniping down the far left in there, and the Spy actually just cleaned him up. So that was a really good sight line. I'm glad that the Spy traded his life for the sniper there. But you need to go off of this. You have an Uber. You have an Uber. You don't know where the enemy is, and you have an Uber. Well, the Spy should have caught out their position, and you really should go for it. And quick fix is still up for both teams. Sharon went down to spam right there. Get in this doorway. Stand up here like this soldier's doing. Control this health back, and you should be able to muscle them out of the yard here. You know, eventually you should be able to do it. Spy wants to drop down too. He gets caught immediately, unfortunately. Seeing people come around the side. Let's see if he gets the sniper here. He's gonna decloak right next to him. He should be hurt here. Yeah, he's hurt immediately. That was definitely just not a good use of your Uber there, of cloak there. I would have actually cloaked behind my own lines. And Heavy coming in. He's watching the back, but he knows he has to back out. Who went down there? Just a lot of people actually. Flanks went down, or soldier, sniper, Pyro went down. Scout goes down, so the flanks are down, but now the Uber comes in for the combo of the quick fix Uber for red team here. Pyro able to control it a little bit, but Demoman not looking the right direction. He's not able to get much out there, and they do capture the point. So here they are. They do have the Uber advantage, but quick fix will be up at around the same time, I'm gonna guess, because you get about what 40% advantage in building. So yeah, it should be about the same times. They should be converging in percentile numbers pretty soon. Although you might have it sooner over on Woah here. So he should be able to go. Now they are stuffing up top here, but this place is very common for spam. You need to drop down and go to the right. Yeah. So Heavy's got the right idea here. Oh, ouch! You get spammed out there. You lost two. No, you only lost one of your members, but Science is really lit at the moment, so he's effectively down because you can't do anything without Pyro magic there. Another really early pop there. Theta wasn't even close to dying. They're gonna try and muscle them off the point here, and Pyro is there. He should be able to control this a little bit. No, he goes down immediately. Quick fix comes in and they clean up everyone, including the whole combo. Only Spy and Soldier up now, so it just wasn't enough. It wasn't enough Uber at the right time. I think if they had waited about 2 seconds, they would have had a much better Uber, controlled them a lot better, and they might have gotten a desperation cap there, a little bit of a sneaky cap there. But they didn't. So now we're back to the middle point being contested. So far, it's been a nice back and forth kind of game. Still got an Uber for Theta here. Still got a quick fix for Sharkhat, and he has it he's gonna have it way earlier than Theta will. So they should. If I were them, I would just aggressively go in. Now they do get spammed up with their heavy. It's unfortunate. Blue gonna try and bomb in here, get the medic. He pops his Uber, and he won't go down. No, yeah, he won't go down off of it. And it's not such a huge loss because you're running quick fix. He's really gonna have it a little bit later. Not trying to get a kill here, but stays alive in the process. Not even that. Okay, he's pretty lit. He's at 50. Scout and Heavy both putting out the plinks to get him done there. Scout's able to control around the Heavy there. You gotta focus on following those Scouts a little bit better. Play a lot of Scout if you're playing Heavy for a Highlander game. That way you know how Scouts like to jump around Heavies and you know how to do it. And actually a Scout Uber comes in. This is kind of crazy. Pyro and Soldier trade out there. Scout just trades the Engineer there, but he doesn't have. He's running the Soda Popper. He's not going to have the sustained damage to really do much with that Uber. So I'm not sure I agree with that Uber pop at all. Sharkhat of course has his Uber because having quick fix is real good, and Theta doesn't back off in time. He is going to get him with a bottle kill there. He's way behind enemy lines. He's going to try and go for the Demo Man there, but the Demo Man's the only one left back up. Everyone cleaned up behind him. That is going to be in the middle point back again for T5D, and good job, guys. You had really good Uber control there, Uber management. You didn't rely on a crazy Spy or medic pick there. You just controlled well and went out with the Ubers that you wanted when you wanted them. You went at a very effective time for sure, and that's really what got them this midpoint back here. So you're going to follow up his half super combo. I'm going to call it, when it's the Demo Heavy and either the Pyro or the Soldier, a half super combo. I should have called the Pyro Go Enthusi there. Engaged on the Heavy. It's just a little bit out of position because of it and goes down to it. Scout's going to come in right where he was, though. He should be able to run down the Scout, but he's not going to. He's going to go into a Scout battle right here with a Woah Scout. And when Woah gets back up, ooh, and they lost all their combo. So looks like they're not going to be able to hold the second point because they lost their combo in the push there. That might have been a little bit too greedy there. Might want to wait it a little bit more.
The control point is being contested.
Theta's back on crits actually, so crits will beat a quick fix. That is, in a crits v quick fix game, crits will win. Crit stickies will do the damage needed to kill out almost anybody. Okay, it makes your 1 crit sticky kills 2 crit sticky kills, which is not such a huge loss. Spy in the back there, and they're backing off. But this Uber, they're basically going to be up at the same times for both teams. Woah is kind of losing out a little bit though, and they're just going for it. They're just going for it with this medic Pyro here. Oh no, that's the blue team defending, so not quite exactly. Scout comes in, he cleans up on the right side very well, and it looks like they just flooded the point, and you're able to get it in the end. So good round. I like to see this change in Uber tactics. It looks like Chankron, he's not using a Sandman crit shot, but he is running Soda Popper. Now what you want to do with the Soda Popper is you want to see this guy start to pull out his pistol. That way he stops building right until yeah, there you go. So right now he has a Soda Popper crits in reserve ready to go, and having those crits on a pistol is really nice to have. you'll start doing like, what, like 20 shots in a row, and here we go. 20 shots come in, and if you really want this demo man, just switch to your pistol, get some shots on him. He doesn't end up doing much with it. He is already at 20. He might have been able to push it, and try and get the demo for himself, which I think would have been a reasonable trade to do, considering how aggressive that demo man was and how much you paid for it. Demo man does go down anyway, but Woah gets cleaned up because, again, heavy medic on the boxes, and they're not punishing the heavy medic getting on the boxes well enough. They got to get a sniper out there. They got to get him up in the garage area over here on the side, sniping him out from there, and they're just not doing it, so they're just having worse positioning, I'd say, during these initial mid-fights. Is giving T5D the advantage here. Heavy Ramboing on his own, but he catches more than he could possibly chew there. Whole combo, only the demo man's still up in the combo for Woah right now. He can control this, but he's too far low. He needs to be up on the ramp here to do it, and he actually ends up going down because of it. This might be just a roll round for T5D here, which would be unfortunate for Woah. That would really hurt the morale, because the second match was real good. They did not lose that very fast by any stretch of the imagination, but if this one's a roll, that could really hurt team morale. Oh, and the spy pick, and the heavy pick. Nice double pick that Sir Shagadelic made the plays happen. They needed that to happen there. So now what are we running here? We're running Uber again. We're going to be a 40% advantage, which if Sharkhat comes back up and he starts healing immediately, even if it's a quick fix, they should have it before that quick fix comes up. Heavy bounces into Sniper Tower up there, able to catch up the soldier unaware. Oh, nice trap. That is how you do a trap, ladies and gentlemen. Gets the heavy, trades out his own life for it because the soldier was there cleaning up behind him, but he got the heavy off of it. Not such a bad trap at all. He could have switched to pipes, just thrown them down the tiny corridor, maybe even got the soldier there a little bit better. Scout cleans up on the sniper here, and we've only got the medic and the spy up now. Spy's nowhere near. Medic all on his own. He's got to get out of there real quick. And what is Woah doing? Woah, you've gotta go run down that scout, that medic. You should have known he was the only one up. But he gets out alive miraculously, and Theta went down in the process somehow. But you needed that medic pick, Woah, for sure. Another cool trap here. I think they can see it. Yeah, for sure. You can definitely see that coming forward. So just put them right above the door. I mean, it'll work just as well, and we'll probably catch more people. I mean, there's not really any way they're going to be able to see it. You know, traditional traps, they're not so bad. They're not so bad in Highlander. Yeah, you do need your stickies for DPS, but if you are going to put down traps, then put them in places that make sense, that make more sense than that. You know, like really crazy, innovative, creative traps, even at the silver level, they aren't going to get you like many more picks than you would normally get. That really only starts happening around like plat gold level style play. And these teams, I mean, both of them are relatively decent. Oh, NG catches the combo coming around the back here. Heavy once again, he's just running on his own, and I don't like that. I don't like this Rambo heavy play at all. Medic gets caught there, so Theta has super uber advantage. Woah needs to push off of this. Engineer gonna try and sneak in here. Probably not a really good idea at this point. They are up in players, but Theta has super uber advantage, and that's gonna be enough to carry them through this spawn time right now. So did Theta switch off? That's the big question. Did he go back to quick fix? No, he's back on Uber. Getting a teleporter up now. I don't like that position. Oh no, here it is. Yeah, I like that position a lot better. That was a dispenser he put on the side there. Very conservative spots for all three of these buildings so far. Actually, you know, the sentry gun barely covers the teleporter. So even if a spy wants to go get it, I mean, a spy can go get it, but if like a scout comes around, he'll probably be able to pick it if he goes the right way. Sentry gun's facing an odd way too. You'd want it to face blue team. You wouldn't want it to face the way it is right now. Divas just doing his best to poke around here. He should be able to get the scout. Yep. So his DM in Scout v Scout is just way better just because he's running the scatter gun. But you got to be a little bit cleaner about it. You got to be able to give yourself a little bit more range, especially against crit soda pops like that. And the sentry gun does end up catching the demo man going above there. So pardon my French, my reasoning there was wrong about that sentry gun position. Does end up getting it though. Let's see, 3 down for Woah. Heavy still on his own here. And here comes the crits for Demoman finally, and oh no, there's an Uber to back it up. They waited too long. You waited too long to play on it, and then a Pyro Uber comes in and just cleans up all of you. Whole comp. Well, the soldier's still up. He is able to catch the Pyro here, but he might bleed out. No, he's running Fist of Steel. He should be fine. Still though, you're only half up. Your medic went down. Sharkhat's gonna have about a 40-50% Uber advantage here, and that should be enough to push in. Doman's not up. They should just be able to stand on this and muscle you out. Oh, Rack's able to get the heavy pick that they desperately needed. Soldiers might be able to control this, but no, Scout comes in, does good work, gets behind him. They should be able to just like poke on this, but now the Doman's here, so maybe they won't be able to. So, decent recovery from Mo there. Medic way in the back here playing way safe. He might want to come up with this heavy here. You know, a medic up in lunchbox with the heavy, there are worse things in the world to be positioned. You can always just drop down and it'll take you a second if you really want to go and save somebody. You can keep the heavy posted in lunchbox because, yeah, it is nice to have him here, but I mean the heavy's prone to spam from here, whereas up in lunchbox he's got a trap area, he's got an angle, he's got lots of cover that can like secure him there. We're out in the main area, he doesn't. Scout's gonna drop down here. Let's see what kind of play he can be able to make here. He gets everyone by surprise here, but there's a sentry gun in the process. He only gets the pyro in the process. Let's see, who did he get? Sniper got the demo man there, and here comes an Uber now for Sharkhat. They don't have their Uber yet, which is as I called earlier, and yeah, they're able to clean up off of it. Aggressive Uber pop into where they knew they were standing, and ooh, get some damage on the medic there. Now here we have a crits, but where's the demo man? Demo man just spawned up. He's coming out now. Let's try and see if Will can do a retake here, and if they can't, then ooh, they're going to be in real big trouble here. T5D can come right back in with an Uber of their own. Soldier bombing up here. This is exactly what you want to do. You want to control this little health pack right here. You want to make it your own. And here comes the crits with the laser guns, and they back off immediately. Good back. Oh, nice. And they have a pincer attack to pick up the medic. Like this could be real bad for Woah now. They don't have their heals. Scout gets cleaned up. There is spam out there, so. And both teams did lose a lot of casualties in the process. I think that was meant for Theta, wasn't it? No, or for Sharkhat, wasn't it? Doesn't get it. Sniper misses his shot, doesn't get him. Gets sniped, gets picked right after it. Blue heavy, man, I don't like his play. I really feel like he's hurting his team right now. He really needs to stay with the combo more. If he was just, you know, running the medic demo heavy, things would work out better. Now that was good spam from there. They did force an early pop out of T5D here, but they are able to make something happen of it. They do get a lot of people in the process, and that is going to be halftime, folks. 2-0 right now for T5D. Good half all around. So, instead of skipping halves this time, I wrote a little movie review about Monsters University for you guys, so we could talk through it instead. I hope you like it. I spent a few minutes on it, so here we go. Monsters University was the big Pixar release this summer, not Planes because that's a different Disney Studio cash-in on Cars. I bring up Planes because many people are starting to link Cars 2, Monsters University, and Planes as an example of Pixar cashing out. It's not an interesting, creative new IP in any regards, but I think it's still a pretty classic series. I'd slightly disagree with the assessment that Pixar is cashing out, mainly because of Monsters University. It turns out to be a very solid title and all around a very unappreciated Pixar movie that just came out. The story is a prequel to classic Monsters, Inc., where we follow the two best friends, Mike and Sully, becoming best friends during their formative college years. Sully is the big purple monster, and Mike is the big green eyeball super dork who believes that one day he will become a great scarer to work at Monsters, Inc. and become the best scarer ever. While Sully himself is an overconfident monster with a famous scaring father, so naturally the two have their differences about where their talents come from right from the start. And of course they meet at titular Monsters University. I really like the college setting for this movie, partly because Pixar is able to make a great, fantastic looking college. Honestly though, Ivy League colleges are fantastic to look at in real life, so having them changed into Disney magic form doesn't require a super leap of imagination, but it is a great execution regardless. The world of Monsters, Inc. is never actually quite fleshed out so much as they did in the first movie, and it's pretty intentional because you don't want to know exactly how all of the Monsters world works. You want to leave a little bit up to the imagination, just a little bit. But you do see some kind of cool details outside of the scaring school itself. You get to see the door making school, which reminds me very much of a lot of time I spent in the engineering lab building things like a clock and or like a catapult. But instead of a clock and a catapult, they end up building magic doors that send you to the real world to go scare people. So this movie around, the first one was about Sully, sort of focused on him, but this time around Mike is the main character. Mike's always geeking out about some strange scaring hobby, and he's being a little anal retentive about his work goals, his life goals, and everything about what he wants to be in his dreams. This works out really well because the main emphasis of the story is that Mike eventually realizes that he can't fulfill his dreams because he's just not the scary kind of monster that the world needs. And that is quite a bold, interesting statement to make in such a film, in such a children's film these days. So I felt like the moral of the story really drove the point home, and the main driving force of this budding friendship between Sully and Mike, when it's there, really drives the movie home together. Both Mike Wazowski's voice actor and Dan Harmon, who plays Sully, are both at the top of their game. They sound just like they did 10 years ago, almost. Well, the problem with this movie, though, is that sort of the main arc of this movie is based around sort of this fraternity scaring contest, where the big jock scarers participate against Mike and Sully and their little ragtag band of scanners to become the best scarers around. This takes up about 40 to 50% of the movie, and it does set for some nice set pieces. It does establish the friendship over time and give you that sort of pacing you need. But the result of all of this is that you have this team of secondary characters that take up way too much screen time and are basically just one-note jokes like the entire way. Probably the biggest offender of this is Art, the giant purple tube monster. He is voiced by Charlie Day, and honestly, all of his lines, they just seem like they were made for 4-year-olds to like giggle at and like be happy with the movie, because there's a goofy, like purpley, funny monster, and he says really silly things because I don't know what pot is because I've never heard of it because I'm 4. He gets way too much screen time. He doesn't even do anything important in the movie, and it just seems like he was really just made to make toys, right? So, like, even still, they don't spend too much time, like, cashing in on this movie. They don't even, like, deal with Monsters, Inc. too much. Like, you do go back to Monsters, Inc. You do see it for a few times. Randall actually plays a pretty big, important part of the story, and he's actually kind of a different character this time through. He's kind of this villain in the midst, but he never threatens to overtake the story, because really the story is about Mike and dealing with the fact that he just isn't the scarer he quite needs to be. And it's really a good story, I think, to tell kids nowadays that, you know, you can't quite be exactly what you want to be, but as long as you can be happy in the process, you'll be fine as well. And, you know, for such a great moral and for such a good, my goodness, Pixar has just never dropped in quality in their films at all. Still top of the line, still great animation, and of course the opening act itself, which is always some sort of cool little demo film they put together. This time around is about 2 umbrellas with really simple faces, but it's not really about the umbrella characters. It's about this entire, like, almost photorealistic New York City rainy world that they made around it. And they've really gotten to the point where, like, every little, like, weather detail, every little stone seems to be real and seems to have texture to it, and just absolutely feels like it's an incredible achievement. And so I would go see it alone for the opening act. But Monsters University itself is also a very good film. So overall, I give this movie a thumbs up out of 10. And these guys haven't started yet, and I wrote that whole thing hoping that I would actually go over, and they've spent a lot of time literally just switching teams, so you guys need to get going. Oh, I hit a button. Oh, hey, it's my loadout. Hey. Oh, someone's peeing. Great. Da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. Hey, maybe I should have written a second movie review. I wasn't going to do another one until people said they liked that or not, but man, if I had known that we would have been in this, we'd have done a Roger and Ebert, like, double feature over here, man. Could have covered 2 movies instead of 1. So, Woah's doing alright, but their biggest problem right now is their heavy, by far. Their heavy needs to stick with the combo way more than he's doing. He's rolling this, what would you say, roaming heavy style? And that's always been weaker. I've always never seen it work as well, except in really high level play where you know exactly what you're doing. And this heavy just doesn't have the know-how quite yet to do it, because he's always being caught by, like, sometimes it works out. He like catches 2 people, and because he's the heavy, he's able to kill both of them, right? But when he catches like 6 people all at once, they just focus him down and he dies. He's also being a little bit aggressive with his Gru there. I mean, he's running Fist of Steel right now, but when he runs Gru, he tends to get caught by the other heavy. He got caught in Lunchbox more than once, and you know, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, don't run the Gru. Vertigo's running bottle. He's not running Caber, which is interesting, I think. It's like 50-50. Some people like to run stock, some people like to run the Caber. As far as I see it, you're never going to be bottling people, so you might as well get that 100% suicide hit in while you can, because it will kill medics with one hit. And oh my goodness, give me a sec. I'm going to go get some water while this is going, because my voice is giving out on me. Oh, and of course as I do it, they're starting the match. So I assume this demo man rollout's going well because I went to the kitchen to get water instead. So this rollout's not the fastest I've ever seen. He went below. If there's a demo man right above him, he'd be dead right now, and it is. And Scout comes in with the demo man, gets some cleanup. First death for the demo man there, and that doesn't bode well for your granary attack ever. Sniper sniping down the hallway here. He should try and like rotate. I mean, I know they're down in players, but he should see them on the boxes there. Oh no, that's the blue sniper, so he's actually good. Red sniper should have rotated over, try and get them off the boxes. He does catch the medic, but doesn't actually get anyone in the process. Pyro catches the spy here, cleans him up. 3 down for Woah, 1 down for T5D, and here comes the counter crits. Oh, Heavy was in a real good position there. He could have got caught no problem. And look, Heavy got 3 people with a catch there. That is how you do a roaming Heavy style. You don't go to them, they come to you, and you catch them at just the right moment there. That is pretty much a team wipe for Team Woah here.
The control point is being
Super uber advantage for T5D right now. Sniped. Only 3 up. You know, they just threw their lives there. What was that? Pyro and... No, it was just the Pyro who ended up getting caught there. But he should definitely not have been so far forward if so many people were down. He's probably going to try and get a back cap here, but guess what? Here comes the Uber in, put down some spam. You could even try and get the medic here. I'm not surprised he's not trying to. His stickies aren't being that effective, but Pyro comes in, cleans up the Heavy. That's going to be a lot of their defense. Medic goes down, so if they don't lose their medic, this is going to be a really hard point to defend, and yeah. That was a fast 3rd point for T5D there. Fast 3rd point for sure. What do I do with my water? There it is. So let's see what Saffrix does here for this loadout here. Pretty standard, gets his 2nd one, gets him all the way across the last point. He skips the medic pack. He's actually at half health right now, but he goes right up into garage, and he should just jump right on the boxes here. Putting down some spam in the main area, and he does catch the demo man, does get a bit of damage onto him. He sees them coming around corner there. Now he does get missiled out a little bit, but they know he's there, and look, we're going to put some spam down here in the back. He does get a little bit of free damage out there. They control the top box. The garage is now basically secured, and because they didn't do a faster rollout, they lose mid immediately. So your rollouts have got to be spot on. Spot on, even in 6s, even in Highlander. It's a big part of what sets for the first point, cap point. And when you get the first cap point, your chances of getting the whole round are pretty high. I would love to see a statistic about if you capture the first point. If you capture the first point, what are your chances of winning? It's better than 50. I'll guarantee you that. 50%, I mean. So both teams have their Uber up. But T5D, they lost some flanks here. They lost a scout. Oh, crits come in though. Catches way too many people there in the process. Now they do pop an Uber off of it. Now we have this rock Heavy here, but look, here comes the flanking Heavy. He decouples his medic. Medic actually gets away. He does actually end up getting cleaned up in the process. So he went a little bit too soon there. If he waited 1 more second, waited for the flashing to happen a little bit sooner, he could have definitely gotten both the medic and the Heavy there, but he didn't. So yeah, you know, even in a good position like that, flanking Heavy can sometimes just not work out if you don't have everything just right. It was just not in the stars for you. Combo pushing out the other combo here, but it's not the full combo because the Heavy's not here. Sniper down the line here, but he's getting muscled out by someone. I think that's the scout. So they are able to secure yard here. That sniper wasn't able to get much done there. Rex is lit. Scouts and Spy get milked on, so Spy's got to back off for a second. So that should be enough to do a little control here, but oh man, crits on the Pyro through the Z. That's kind of an interesting spot there. It doesn't catch the whole combo though. They really don't want to go through it though. They really need a demo man for that crits there. If they had a demo man, they could have gotten a lot of kills there. Heavy back up in Lunchbox, and this is more of what I like to see. waiting for something to happen. Oh, by the way, don't stand on this little ledge right here because you can see the shadow through the wall there. Just a little shadow glitch you need to know about. A little map idiosyncrasy there. So it looks like T5D has Uber. Woah does not. Here they go. Push in. Oh, they get the pyro and they don't even have to pop yet. Soldier comes in. Now they should pop. Oh no, they just get the heavy for free. The enemy heavy got picked there by the spy, and now here comes the Uber. They get the medic in the process. Long range sticks there, making good plays happen. Only half up, but that should be enough to hold last here unless they really push all from one location. If they all push from right now, they'll get through. So here they go, combo peeking right, clean up the sentry gun. Only 4 up right here. Sniper does get on somebody. I don't know who. I think it was the other sniper, but he does get cleaned out. Demoman just doing lots of work here. That's a 2K for him so far. Pyro coming in. He's going to get on the point. He should be able to air blast a heavy there, but he did catch him in time. Forces lots of people on the point here. Heavy doing lots of supporting fire here. Soldier gets a good air shot from above. Demoman getting some good shots on the medic there. Pyro scout go down to heavy cleanup, and only heavy medic up right now. Heavy gets cleaned up, and that's going to be the round. 4-0 so far for T5D. And they're going to call it GG there. I think you're supposed to play to 5, but I think that's going to be the round for them. Oh, well, are they going? No, they're going again. They're just being sad about it. So T5D asks, how about you go on the crates? And you know, I couldn't agree more. This tiny little choke point here is just, you know, if you're able to get out there, it creates dividends. But guess what? That demo man's on the boxes. That demo man's going to spam you out every time. You're just not going to be able to get any presence on the point here at all. Demoman is down for blue though, although you oh, whoa, Theta went down too. He got sniped in the process. Things are falling apart for Team Woah right now. This pyro has just always been on the spies. Now the spy checking has been reasonably good this game. The spy impact hasn't been huge. And now they're just poking only 3 up. Jealousy again getting ChanCon there. Doing a good job of making a pick every once in a while. But, you know, it's just too much. If you only have 3 members up, you're just not going to be able to do much off of it. Spy getting caught out again. He does get sniped this time. Good snipe for sure. Scout going to do some poking. No, you can't go for that Scout Spy. You can infiltrate in, though. Now, what he should do is he should call out where the combo is pushing from, because it's of utmost important right now. They really need to get their own Uber, and they know that he has an Uber. Oh, he's going to go for the pick? He gets the heavy, he doesn't get the medic. He forces an early pop from the demo man here, but the demo man can do a bomb here, but he doesn't want to leave his medic. So he does a nice double hype on the sniper demo man there, sniper soldier there. Theta getting cleaned up again. I don't know by who. It looks like soldier bombed in at some point, and ouch, half down, and they're gonna have Uber advantage again. So despite the early pop there, they are able to get Theta in the process. It's a little bit too aggressive there. He did fly into his face there. Grievous is going to move up through Lunchbox again, because that is probably definitely the place you want to hang out, the place you want to like secure up as a scout here. So he just saw a scout pop out there. And running this black box in a situation like this where it's really about spam and just keeping your health up, I could definitely see why you'd want to do something like this. Now he hasn't done super good so far, but if he did get this 15 HP shot, things would be good. He wants to jump up anytime now. He's gonna go for the log jump. No, he just sees the sentry gun, and that's a level 3. That's gonna prove problematic for sure. It does get 2 kills there, so that's probably gonna stop most of the push here. I lost how the combo died, how the medic died, probably to a sniper there, but. Yeah, I got a little bit greedy there. This level 3 is going to do a really good job of holding them off if they don't have an Uber to actually push in with. That's going to give Woah the Uber advantage here. Oh, but they're running crits. So this will be good. Just demo men through the left side, crit on the point, crit on the right. You should be able to get a lot of shit done. But they back off immediately.
The control point is being contested.
Don't even need to, but there was a sticky trap ready for the heavy there. They stack the point, they get the second point. And you still have Uber advantage, so I would consider going for it. No, he pops. I guess the demo man called for it. He saw a lot of people there and wanted it, but look, they are all clearing out here. popping in yard where they have so many places to run doesn't work out super well. Now regardless, they did get 4 people in the process, but they are down in Uber right now, and ouch! Groovius right up there. Moving too far forward, Theta, once again. That's going to give Sharkhead super Uber advantage again once he gets up, before the medic gets up here. So here they have Uber advantage. Everyone almost wiped. Now the combo, except for the medic and the scout, is still up here. So the scout's going to try and do like a back play here of some sort. Going to try and like split the team a little bit. Soldier's going to run him down while the rest of the combo can run right ahead. Are they going to go for Z is the question. Half the team just got up. Oh, they popped a little bit early here. I'm not sure they necessarily needed to, but it is going to push the Demoman out. So they do secure the second point off of this. Demoman doing a bomb, and he's going to try and get the medic here, but he's just too many people here. Not going to happen. Oops, I'm not even looking at shit right now. So we got the counter push in now. They know that there's no sniper here to punish, or Demoman here to punish all these grouped up players. They do push them back a bit. Combo went down for Woah though. Everyone back up for, oh, Scout went down, but almost everyone back up for T5D here. Spy went down. Now Terra at Blood Lake, he's ready to go for the back cap as soon as they threaten to go just a little bit too far forward. He knows there's a sentry gun down here though, so that's going to keep them in check. Theta goes down again, this time to a pyro, and that's going to give Uber advantage again. You cannot die this much as a medic and expect to win. It's just not possible. So Spy comes in finally, he saps, he gets the wrangle mini, that's going to be it for that sentry gun. Good play, that's absolutely what he needed to do there. They're stacking the point now. Oh, Spy is going to be able to make a play here. He gets the heavy. He is able to delay. Pyro comes in. And wow, oh, medic, oh, just not quite enough people. Maybe one more and that could have saved them. Good play by the Pyro there, picking off the last, good play by the Spy there, keeping everyone off the point a little bit longer. And that was the round, and I was TurboCop, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.